Hello and warm welcome to everyone joining us today. I'm your host Dalvinder Kaur from lovely Professional University. Let's dive into today's topic, Build Your Future, Ready Career with Gen AI. Before we proceed further, allow me to introduce the experts of the day, Dr. Dharmendra Pathak, Assistant Professor, School of Computer Science and Engineering, Lovely Professional University. With over 14 years of experience, Dr. Pathak has published four patents and several research papers. He has conducted numerous workshops, including on FTP on AI ML, reflecting his strong academic and research expertise. So now I would like to introduce Mr. Aditya Saladi. Welcome, Mr. Aditya. He is a software engineer, Microsoft. He played a key role in designing and delivering complex solutions that leveraged both Microsoft and open source technologies. Before we proceed further in today's session, I would like to request everyone for any questions you can write in the chat box or in the Q&A box, and same will be addressed from my side in the end of this webinar. Now I'm going to hand over this session to our experts, Dr. Dharmendra Pathak and Mr. Aditya Saladi, and it would be an absolute delight to listen from them. Over to you both.
Thank you very much, ma'am. So, before we start the particular session, I will request Vibhav sir to introduce this company ByteExcel and its cooperation with the Microsoft. So, can you provide some brief description about the company, sir, Vibhav sir?
Sure, sure. Maybe if we can move to the the third slide, that will be good. We can give a virtual walkthrough of the company. Aditya, can you move the slides
Yes, I did move.
before we introduce? Yeah. Uh, So hello all, I am Vaibhav. I have been working with ByteExcel for almost 2 years now. Here I lead the content in the student success vertical. So I primarily focus on what students should be learning in this age, what futuristic curriculum, what futuristic content we should be bringing it to them, and how do we make each and every learner who is working with studying with ByteExcel succeed in their academic learning journey. It's a 4 year journey, and we want every year has to be really productive, really learning, and build the right skills in the students to succeed in a good career progression. Right? So just to tell a little bit about ByteExcel, so Aditya, can you move the slide deck?
Yeah.
Yeah, so ByteExcel started in early 2020, and since the last 5 years, today we are working with almost 1,20,000 learners on our platform. We work with almost 30 plus colleges across India. Students, while learning with ByteExcel, have saved more than 200,000 codes on the ByteExcel learning platform, which is a huge number. Hmm? We take pride in ourselves where we make learning really hands-on, practical, and real life for every learner. Our motto is that the more you learn in a real life scenario, the more you do things on your own, the better you learn. It's very similar to you cannot learn swimming outside of a swimming pool. So if you have to succeed in this world of computer science and coding, you can only get better by learning to code. So all our curriculum, content, teaching methodology is very hands-on and project-based in nature, which Aditya also is going to talk about in a while. Yeah, so we can go to the next slide. Aditya, next slide. Yeah. Today, ByteExcel is a proud partner of Microsoft. We are also a partner of TCS, Google Cloud Startup Program. Uh, in the past few years, we have placed almost 1,500 plus students in top product-based companies, more than 25,000 students in service-based companies. So students who are learning with ByteExcel have been really successful in their professional journeys. Some of the top placements that students have achieved while studying with us is mentioned here. So in JustPay, one student got 21 LPA, one compiler, another student got 27 LPA. So, which is proof of how hands-on in a futuristic curriculum builds the right skills, build the right employability skills in the students. So in this session also, we are going to talk about how our BTech in Gen AI program helps students learn the right relevant skills, especially in the world of technology where technologies are getting really updated. A lot of things also get deprecated very fast. So how this curriculum, this delivery of learning really prepares you for the future year on year. We are going to talk about how LPU, BITEXL, and Microsoft are doing this program for students. So over to you, Aditya. Please take the session ahead. Share your learnings from Microsoft, how it's relevant to this program, and how we can make learners succeed in the next 4 years of their learning journey. Over to you.
Sure. Thanks, Vaibhav. Thank you so much for the introduction. Hi, everyone. I'm
Just
Aditya
before,
Salar.
just a small request, sir. Before we go deep dive into such insightful and interesting webinar, so let me give a brief introduction about our expert, Mr. Aditya Saladi, sir. So he's basically a software engineer at Microsoft. He is renowned for his expertise as building high-scale, resilient software solutions that are at the forefront of innovation and reliability. His journey in the world of technology began as a consultant within Microsoft Global Worldwide, then where he basically designed and delivered complex solutions spanning both Microsoft and open source technology stacks, showcasing his commitment to excellence with extensive experience leading global teams on high impact projects. Mr. Salati has played a pivotal role in shaping enterprise architectures and driving digital transformation strategies for some of the world's leading organizations. So today we are privileged to have him share his insights into transformative power of generative AI and how it can help build a future-ready career. So please join us in this very insightful and very awesome seminar presented by Mr. Ajit Salaji sir. So welcome sir. Now over to you sir, Ajit Salaji sir.
Thank you so much. Hi, everyone. I'm Aditya Saladi, currently working as a software engineer at Microsoft. Before that, I worked with a couple of startups, Grabon and Technovert, and I've graduated in the year 2015, and I'm currently doing my master's from IIT Patna part time, and I'll be completing my master's this year. So that's mostly about me. And other than work, I travel a lot. I've traveled 11 countries so far, and I share all of that in my Instagram page, Code with Adi. And I'm a big foodie, and I love spending time with family. And Other than work, I also like mentoring and coaching students and young graduates. So that's mostly about me. So the reason why I'm here is to talk about this wave of AI and ML, and how jobs may look down the line after 4 years, right? Right now, you've seen a lot of people joining as cloud engineers or maybe software engineers, right? And you're also hearing a lot of jobs getting eliminated from different companies, right? And what is the future of software engineers, and how jobs are going to look like down after 4 years is something that I'm going to discuss. And I'm also going to discuss about the advancements that are happening in the IT industry from the last 4 years, right? So, and I belong from Hyderabad. I currently work in Hyderabad, Telangana. Right. So let me just quickly jump there. So you might have heard about AI at least from the time when you started using ChatGPT, Copilot, or any other large language models. So I'm sure you might have used it for your learning purpose, or for writing your emails, or maybe for copying your assignments, or any purpose, right? So AI was existing from decades, but it got quite popular from last 3 to 4 years, from the time ChatGPT came in, and people started using ChatGPT and understood the power of it. And then everyone started saying that large language models are going to rule the industry. And if you go a couple of decades back, right, maybe late in 1990s, we have something called as Web 2 came in, which means that previously there were only static websites, and after 1990s is when we started having these dynamic websites where people can share the content maybe in Orkut or any other social media platform, or there are web pages where you can interact with with the other side, right? So there is an interactive and dynamic pages that came in, and back then in 1990s, my brother used to say that he used to build websites to shops and businesses and earn his part-time income while he was in college, right? And then after that happened, then early 2000s or mid 2000s is when we had something called as cloud computing, and people started saying that cloud is going to change how the infrastructure is going to look and all that stuff, and that boom was there from last 1 2 decades, right? And then after that, in the early 2010s, we got this mobiles, smartphones, Android, Windows, iOS, and all this stuff, and people started building mobile applications for all the businesses. And I mean, my seniors used to say that we used to do Android apps and iOS apps. Even we, when I was in college in 2013-14, even I used to see people getting trained on Android and iOS. Right after that, it took 3 years for that wave to be stabilized, and maybe late in 2018 and 2019 is when we had something called as this voice assistants like Siri, Alexa, or whatever you call. And back then, people thought that's going to change the way we interact with the computers, but that did not change much because of the limitations of the interface with voice. People slowly realized that you can't do much with just the voice. So that came to a certain level, but it got stagnated in 2019 and 2020, right? And then after that, again in 2022 is when we started seeing this boom of AI. AI was there. I mean, we kept hearing about AI from early 2010, but it went into productions. I mean, people started actually using it from 2022, mainly the Gen AI, right? And we have this concept of LLMs. LLM stand for large language models. This GPT-4o or GPT-3 or any other models that you're seeing is large language model, right? And this is called as large language model because it's trained on huge set of data, billions of parameters, and it requires like supercomputers like GPUs and supercomputers to train the model, right? And it also performs really good. But for every small thing, like maybe for writing an email or maybe for summarizing a paragraph, you don't actually need a large language models. That's when there is a excuse me, there is a word called SLM that came in late 2022 2023. I mean, it got popular, it was there from long back, but SLM stands for small language models. People realize that a small language model which can be trained on few billion parameters would be sufficient for solving some purpose. So like say if there is a company which is summarizing the PDFs, they just created a small language model, or they have started using a small language model which is expert in just summarizing the text, English texts, right? And there are a lot of companies in India which are building small language model for Indic languages like Telugu, Hindi, Punjabi, any other language, right? And they're building summarization tools for Indian languages. So all of this are coming as part of this Gen AI evolution. And now from last 1 year, we've been hearing a term called agents coming in, right? Agents are the new way of replacing human efforts, right? So maybe previously, if you are just using LLM, maybe if you had to send an email to all your customers, maybe 10,000 customers, what you used to do is what I used to do is I used to just give the text to the ChatGPT or Copilot and get the summary or get it in a right format, compose that email, and then get the list of customers from some database, make a query, get the list of customer emails, and then like check if these emails are valid or not, and then finally add it to the CC or BCC of the email and send it to all the customers. Now after agents came in, what happened is now we can write an orchestration on top of this LLMs, which is nothing but agents, and you can just do all these tasks without even needing a single minute. You just have to tell your agent that you need to send so and so email to this list of customers in plain English, and that will do the job for you. And again, this evolution is going to continue for the next maybe 5 years or 10 years, and this is going to improve further. And there are a lot of businesses or a lot of roles which are done manually are going to replace with agents, or maybe in future something else, right? So how do we deal with this scenario now? So again, as we just discussed, we were talking about, so far we were talking about software engineers, QA testers, or web developers, or business analysts. Now all the software engineers will become AI ML engineers. Doesn't mean that they create AI ML, but they effectively they will be effectively using AI ML or all this co-pilots or agents to get their job done. I mean, whatever work they used to do in like 1 month, they will be now able to complete in a day, right? With very minimal coding, and just with orchestrating, or just with helping agent understand what needs to be done, right? And then all the QA that's currently being done by 10 or 12 members for a team is now going to be done by a single person. We just need a single person who can orchestrate or who can guide this AI agents to make it minimal. And then the web development. So even for web development, we have a lot of tools available. There is one tool that I was exploring last month, and so it's called Lovely Dev, I guess. So if you just go there and say you want an application which will give you what do you say, time complexity of an algorithm, right? It will automatically build you the complete website and give you the link, right? And you don't even have to write a single line of code. You just have to write plain English, the requirement in plain English, and that will do the job for you, right? And all of that will now, basically that's nothing but a web agent. And now those roles will become AI developer, AI application developers, right? And then we have something called as business analysts. They are soon going to become, they may soon become data scientists, AI data scientists, right? So the jobs are evolving, so which means that we need to change the way we learn. It's not just the simple, when I was in college, I used to just learn Java, Python, oops concepts, HTML, CSS, and that was, back then that was sufficient and good enough for getting a good placement. But now you need to understand how AI works, how to build AI applications, and for that you have to start doing that straight from the college itself. So yeah, coming to this course, this is a course on BTech CSC Generative AI. It's a 4 year full-time degree focusing on Gen AI and AI ML, deep learning, NLP, and computer vision. So these are the core areas. One good thing that I personally liked in this course is, we have certifications from Microsoft Azure certifications, and they started including these certifications in the course itself, which means that when you are in college, when you are in the first semester, you will learn all the basics of Azure, and when you are in your second semester, you learn all the basics of AI fundamentals, right? And then in your second year, first semester, you will learn something on data fundamentals, right? For each semester, it's mandatory to complete a certification. That way, you are first thing is getting the certificate, and also second thing, you are gaining all the knowledge that is needed for you to get a job, right? And then the core areas, it's not just, I mean, the focus is more on AI ML and Gen AI, but we still cover the concepts of full stack development, or like the basic programming concepts like OOPS, Java, DSA, and Python. All of that are still covered. And with that, in addition to that, you will learn everything that's newly coming on Gen AI, and also you will learn everything that's related to AI in different industries, like be it healthcare, finance, or cybersecurity. And then where can this degree take you? So as mentioned, so with, if once you learn all these concepts right in the college level itself, this can surely help you to get the jobs in different jobs which are going to be changed, like in the next few years, be it the AI researcher role, or a data scientist role, or AI developer role, or a machine learning engineer role. Again, these are all different, look similar, but each of these have a different job description. So maybe we can deep dive sometime later once you join the course. Yeah, why choose this program? This is industry curated curriculum, and as mentioned, they are making students learn the certifications, Microsoft certifications. So which means once you complete the certificates, you are recognized as one of the best developers in the industry. And then it's platform first learning. We have a platform called Nimbus. So you will be learning everything in that platform, and you will also be doing projects right from the first year itself. And that's going to be an added advantage, and your GitHub will look very clean by end of 4 years. And also Byte Excel is providing you the internship and the placement assistance as part of this program. um, Vaibhav, do you want to like talk on the student thoughts on this
Sure,
program?
sure, definitely. Yeah, so we also have a few students who have written testimonials about this program. This program started last year. So Asmit says that as a first year BTech Gen AI students, it has given me very good learning and start in the world of AI. And the way Bytexcel is delivering the content, he has already earned two Microsoft certifications on AZ 900 and AI 900. So he's really liking the way this entire course is going. It's being delivered and he's learning through it. And similarly, Sheikh Tamim writes that Bytexcel Gen AI program has been a game changer in my learning journey. It gave me practical skills in AI tools and real world applications. The hands-on projects improve confidence and technical abilities. Like I talked about earlier, that we want students to be really confident and hands-on, right? Like I said, swimming can only be learned by jumping into the swimming pool. So here, students are actually learning the real coding skills. We have seen a lot of places where students are still writing codes on piece of paper, right? But as you get into the world of developer, becoming a software engineer, you have to do everything by writing it on a compiler where your code gets executed. So students are learning hands-on. Most of them are like first-time learners. They have no background about learning computer science earlier till their grade 12. So a lot of students in our current program are first-time learning computer science. So we've made it very easy for them to learn, and as you all understand, doing things practically really helps you grasp the concepts well. So that's what we take pride in, and our students are learning it. They're enjoying this program, and they feel really confident about making a difference to this world. Yeah, we can go next, Aditya.
Sure.
And so we have Dama Sri Ram. He's also one of our student in this program at LPU. He is also now the brand ambassador for this program at LPU. Um, so he's really enjoying this program. You can see this is his current dashboard. So Byte Excel has its learning platform where students study from, where students write code, where the students take assessments. So he's currently the number one on our leaderboard, and so all of you who will study through us we'll be able to capture your learning capabilities on our platform. And going forward, when companies come for hiring in your third year and the fourth years, they'll be able to see all the hard work that you have put in, right? So they'll know what programming languages you are good with, what projects you have built, right? And our platform also gives you insights into your own learning. Where are the ways for you to get better, right? So it's a very comprehensive platform which is meant to help you learn better, which is meant to move you fast in your learning journey. And in the end of your third year and the fourth year, all the effort that you have put in, the number of hours that you have put in, is shown on a nice, beautiful dashboard, which is a proof of the entire work of hundreds and thousands of hours that you have put in the last 3 4 years of your work, learning journey. Hmm. Right? Yeah. Next, Aditya, we can go next slide. And the best thing is, this profile is also a public profile. So suppose if you search Dama Sriram, you will be able to actually see his entire work on the Byte Excel learning platform. It's very similar to LinkedIn, Instagram. So it's a public profile which you can share with your friends, family, and recruiters. You can also, if parents are here on this webinar, they can look for the testimonials which students have written on LinkedIn. These are some of the students who have, loved our teaching, learning process. They have been getting Microsoft certificates through our training program at LPU. So you can check, you can cross verify with them if you have any feedback to take about this program. Next one. Aditya. Yeah. So here we are. Dr. Dhamendra, if you have to add anything to what we have mentioned, please.
Sure, sir. So it was a wonderful presentation. So right now at LPU, we are offering this course in collaboration with ByteExcel, and just to put it in a very simple way, we are also having ByteExcel is having a tie-up with Microsoft, and everyone knows Microsoft. And if you know about the ChatGPT, so ultimately main funder of ChatGPT is Microsoft. So as you can see, this is not a kind of a theoretical program. This is a kind of complete practical program, and from first semester onwards, students are basically developing projects which are basically based on this Gen AI platform, Gen AI tools. And this the main USP of this program is basically backed by n number of Microsoft certifications. You've seen n number of technical certifications. So in each semester, it is compulsory for the student to complete all those certifications. So gradually, when you do all this kind of certifications, so your learning exponentially start increasing. And if you compare it with some other courses who are not offering this kind of certification courses, so obviously you are having a better edge as compared to other students. And right now everything is around AI. So if students and parents are know, like, if there is any kind of product, like if you talk about mobile phone or any general product, like normal TV or fridge kind of thing, so they are somehow embedding AI part, because AI is basically the era of the future. And we are not talking about the 10 or 20 years or later. Right now, most of the companies, if I talk about Google or OpenAI or Microsoft or Amazon or main companies like Apple or this, they are already using agentic AIs. They are already using these AI tools to write their codes. So like in case of ChatGPT, OpenAI, 70% of code are basically written by these agents who can write the code. So we cannot say that this is the kind of future thing. This is already happening. So in this particular scenario, all those students who are having edge on this particular AI tools, so they can easily grab the job opportunities in their placement drive, as compared to students who are not comfortable with those kind of tools, those kind of generative AI tools, and they are only stick with conventional programming, as mentioned by Aditya sir also. Like we used to learn this programming language from the scratch, like C++, Java, PHP, like this. But in today's era, there are a number of tools, there are a number of platform. Obviously there is a need to learn all this kind of tool, but if you are having a good knowledge, good foundation skill of this particular language, so with the help of those tools, those agentic AI, you can customize the better solution with the help of bots. So this is the main USP of today's era. And in upcoming year, 2 or 3 years, you will see there is a pool of jobs. There are n number of jobs provided by those good companies, which are totally based on this particular AI tool based job. So this is the main USP. This is the main offering of this particular course, which differentiate this course from the other offering of the particular conventional course. So this is
Just
what
to
I have
add
to add.
to Dr. Yeah, sorry. Yes, sir, please continue, then I'll add on.
No, no, sir. This is from my side. Yes.
Yeah, so just to add to what Dr. Dharmendra said, we want people to use AI. At the same time, a big focus of this program is also how do you build AI. So we don't want students to be just consumers of AI. We want students to be builders of AI. Build the AI for India. So right now, a lot of AI development is happening outside of India. We want to teach our students to build AI in India for India. So we call industry experts from different companies. We do workshop with students on how to build AI, small models, right? So we have just started that journey. I mean, from time to time, you will be getting to meet speakers, trainers from different companies as a part of this entire program that we offer. And just to add one more thing, this program covers, um, in fact, the entire spectrum of the computer science world. So we have full stack development, we have AI, ML, we have basic programming courses. So it opens up the doors for you to pick up anything where you have your interest and your passion. So it's not a program where you're only learning machine learning or you're only doing full stack development or web development. It's a very focused course on AI, but application of AI in all of these spheres of technologies and learning, right? So it prepares you well to pursue any path that you want to pick up, right? I know everybody has a different passion, has a different interest, and it changes from first year to second year to third year, where you really get to know, "Oh, this is what I really want to do in life. This is the field of technology I want to pursue." So it's a very blended course, which gives you a very strong hold and foundations of whatever you want to become, but using AI as the center focus of it.
Thank you so much, Dr. Dharmendra Pathak, Mr. Aditya Salati, and Mr. Vaibhav Shukla. It was a wonderful session on Gen AI. Can we take the questions now, Dr. Dharmendra and Mr. Aditya?
Yeah, yes, ma'am, sure, ma'am.
Yeah, Gurpreet is with us. Gurpreet is asking, how can professionals across non-technical fields leverage generative AI to enhance their careers?
Okay, so maybe I can answer that question. So, people in non-technical fields leveraging AI, again, maybe to answer it deep. So, one skill that you may need to learn is prompt engineering, because again, all of this AI is getting abstracted, which means that you don't have to understand the details of how it is implemented, where it is hosted, and all this stuff. Instead, if you know how to utilize it in a right way, I think you can use it in for different use cases and enhance your productivity. So for that, again, one skill that's becoming mandatory is prompt engineering. Maybe if you can deep dive into prompt engineering, and that doesn't need much programming knowledge. So if you can just understand what prompt engineering is, how to write good prompts, and how to use the tools in the right way, then I think you can effectively use AI and improve your productivity, even if you are in a non-technical field.
Thank you so much, Mr.
Just
Aditya.
to add to what Aditya said, in case you're thinking of becoming a learner for this program also, I mean, you don't need to have strong fundamentals of computer science already, right? We build those fundamentals with you in your first year of your learning. So don't think that if you have not learned computer science or C or Python earlier or any other programming language, you won't be able to get started. This course is for beginners, and the best part of this course is, thanks to LPU, every year we keep updating this course curriculum because the world of technology is changing fast. So just like Aditya mentioned, prompt engineering. So we will be introducing a course on prompt engineering going forward in our curriculum very soon. So LPU has this beautiful thing where every year we look at our curriculum, what we want to offer to the students, given the change in the world of technology and jobs, and we keep bringing those courses and see what is not anymore relevant, right? So this is a very evolving and a progressive course, which will be at pace and at par with the changes which is happening in the real world. Yeah, we can take the
I
next
hope,
question.
yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. I hope, Gurpreet, you got your answer from our today's experts. Can we take the next questions from Radhika? Radhika is asking, how can students and early professionals start preparing for AI integrated job roles today?
Okay. Vaibhav, do you want to take the question?
You go ahead and answer. That's fine. I think you will be
Okay,
able
okay.
to. better relate with how the fresh graduates are coming into Microsoft, how you are seeing them using AI and learning through AI at job.
Right. So I think almost everyone now is a user of AI, right? So now, if you are already using AI, if there is a student who is studying class 6 or class 7, knows how to use ChatGPT and write prompts and get whatever he wants from Copilot or ChatGPT, then what is that we can do on top of it, right? Maybe instead of consuming AI, maybe if we can learn how to develop this AI solutions, right? Maybe either you can build an agent or maybe build a new small language model for your language, right? That's currently not supported in any of the existing large language models or the small language models. Or there can be 100 use cases that you can solve with AI, right? I think if you can focus on learning that, and I think this course will is equipped with all the required subjects and the tools for you to learn. So if you can focus on learning that, I think that should be good enough.
Mr. Vaibhav, you want to add something in this, or Dr. Dharmendra Pathak?
So I think Aditya has covered it pretty well.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to all our today's experts, Dr. Dharmendra Pathak, Mr. Aditya Saladi, and Vaibhav Shukla. If anyone have any questions regarding the admissions, they just write on us at admissions@lpu.co.in. You can do WhatsApp chat with us. Our WhatsApp number is 985256900. I'm repeating the number. It's 985256900. Thank you so much for to all our experts, today's experts. As we come to the end of this webinar, I want to express my deepest gratitude to our experts for sharing their valuable insights and expertise with us. Your presence, enthusiasm, and active participation have made this experience truly special. Hopefully, the attendees found this webinar to be valuable and will be able to utilize the information for better decision making regarding admissions. If anyone wants to access this webinar again, they can visit our website, that is lpu.in, or can be accessed on YouTube also. Stay connected with us for future webinars. Until we meet again, with the permission of my seniors, I would be signing off this webinar. Take care and goodbye. Have a beautiful day.
Thank you, Dharmendra, for hosting this webinar.
Thank you.
Thank you.